always think it's so cool to dive into what actors did before they became famous. Like Tramell Tillman, for example, who's blown up recently for playing Milchick in Severance. This man actually had so many jobs before he became well known. So let's dive back into my old series, which is Celebrities Before Fame with Tramell Tillman. Actually interviewed him in 2023 at the Indie Spirit Awards when he and Severance were nominated for an award for season 1. He told me about one of his jobs before then, also told me about why he decided to pursue a career in acting. I'll get into that in a second. He also did an interview with Interview Magazine where he talked about a couple of his jobs before acting. First, he talks about his worst job that he ever had, which was an abstinence educator for 300 middle and high school students in Mississippi. He was like, the job wasn't bad. The kids were great. I was the problem. I didn't follow the rules set by my employers and developed my own curriculum. I didn't lie to the students about sex. I wasn't condemning them to hell for participating in premarital sex. I told them sex is great, but only in the confines of consent and preparedness. He was also a cater waiter at one point in New York City where he eventually served Harry Belafonte and then ran back into Harry Belafonte later on down the line. He was like, it was an honor to serve him a pig in a blanket and offer him some Chardonnay. Years later, I performed in the musical revival of Carmen Jones. One night he attended. After the show, I was able to shake his hand and thank him for his contributions. So he worked in nonprofits, he did theater, he was a waiter, and he also was going to school to be an orthopedic surgeon.
We're going to school to be a doctor, is that correct?
I was orthopedic surgeon. I was studying to be an orthopedic surgeon.
You mentioned how humbling it's been. Now look at you, nominated.
Right? Like almost 20 years ago. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go do this. And then life got a hold of me and I decided to go after what I want.
He's done so much. It's kind of crazy to think about. But let me know which other actors you would want to know about before they became famous.